Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Exos Double Large Semi-Flush Double Shade 136505. Other sizes of this, also some really nice pendants. Check those out in our dining pendant section. So this is 15.8 inches overall height, and that's going to be the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the actual ceiling itself. And then diameter is coming in at 29.3. That's a metal to metal measurement. The shades on this are actually going to be just slightly smaller. You've got the inner shade is going to be a 22-inch drum. The outer shade is a 28-inch drum. Okay, let's get into a couple other things here. Why don't we look at the installations instructions really quick, because you can be able to see the inside of this and a lot of little details when you do that. If you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen, midway down. You're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations, instructions, PDF. Open that up for me. It is going to show you a whole bunch of cool things. So it's going to show you the setup of the socket cluster on the inside of this. It's going to show you the canopy setup. Canopy is that part that goes on the ceiling. It's 6.1 inches. It's going to go over your standard 4-inch junction box. This is only 14 pounds. It's not very heavy, so you don't have to worry about any of those kind of things. The inner shade on this is going to act as a diffuser. It's going to be Hubbardton Forge's natural white anna, which is a true white. Light's going to come through that and get to the other shade. The other shade's going to have some options, and there's a pull down menu that'll show you what those are. The bottom of this is going to have a diffuser. So it's a frosted glass diffuser. It's a dome, and it's going to go in like this, and you'll see that when you look at the install instructions. I've seen this installed incorrectly where the dome was kind of down like that, and we don't want that, so got to do it right. The socket cluster is going to be 3 of these, and they're going to kind of pinwheel out from each other on their sides. Recommended bulb is going to be an A19, and we all grew up with this light bulb, this size anyway. And back in the day, there were 60 and 75 watts. However, now you can do really cool LEDs in the same bulb. So I would probably go with that. If you want to stick with the old ones, you can do incandescent 100 watts in each of these sockets, and that's going to give you a ton of light if you want to go there. Don't think you need to, because you can do LEDs and get even better than that. So these are the kind of old school LEDs that I found out there. This is the newer phosphorus one that are clear, have little phosphorus things inside. I have found this bulb up to 150 watt equivalent when I was at a Walmart in Vermont, and it was in a 4-pack. It was in the color I wanted. It was dimmable. Checked all the boxes of the things that I liked. So don't think that you can't get a ton of light out of this fixture if you need to. So just don't be afraid of that. And I found these other places too, and I found them at Ace Hardware, Home Depot, Lowe's. I found them at my grocery store. I found them at drugstores. But if you really want to get the max wattage out of this equivalent, like 100 to 150, I would hit like a Lowe's or a Ace Hardware or a Walmart. You can also get them online, easy to get there too. They'll offer these to you in different colors of the light coming out of it. It's going to offer them to you in 2700 Kelvin. We talk about this in every video to make sure you get the color temperature of the light that you like. Some people don't like LEDs, or think they don't like LEDs because they don't like that blue-white hospital waiting room light. That's actually way over on the other side. That's 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale, which will be offered to you in this. That's called daylight. Some people don't like that. I'm kind of one of those people. Way on the other side, like I said, 2700 Kelvin. That's going to be super yellow, so that may be nice for some people, but what we like to use in our showroom is called warm white or soft white, and that's going to be 3000 Kelvin. That mimics the nice warmth of an incandescent bulb. That's what's coming down from the bulbs above me. So it's something to think about. Okay, so my take on this would be to probably pick up maybe 3 75 to 100 watt equivalent versions of this someplace out in the world. Make sure, well, it's up to you, but I would probably go for the 3000 Kelvin warm white, soft white. Really important, make sure it's dimmable. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus, you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.